Hello everyone, this is Diane. I had started doing this video already and then I was interrupted by an important phone call that I had been waiting for all day, and then I decided, well, I'll just do this video, and then of course 8 minutes in the phone call came. So I am going to go through this Happy Mail with you. I'm so excited. I already looked at some of it, but we're gonna take a little time and look at the items that I got. First of all, a few days ago, I got this beautiful handmade Christmas card from Cindy in Pennsylvania, and she just collaged all these little pieces all over that. Isn't that cool? You did a good job with that, Cindy. I love it. So thank you very much to you and your husband. It has his name on it too. So thank you. I will display that with my Christmas decorations. And then I got these two packages from Rita in Kentucky, and Rita is a longtime viewer and customer, very good customer, and I appreciate what she sent me so much. So I'm just going to, here they are. So I think it's this one, this package here. She says, I found these two books at one of my favorite thrift haunts. They actually had a couple of copies of both of them, and after she got home and saw how much fun they would be, she thought of me. So she thought I would enjoy them, and so she went back and got them, the duplicates that they had, and so she's sending them to me. So I put the tissue back around them. They were tied up so nicely with this red and white baker's twine. It was a really fun little package to open. But this is a pack of prayer cards, and as I said in the first video that you don't get to hear, I keep cards. Usually I just handwrite scripture out on index cards. So I have little cards or little devotional books by my bed, so before I go to sleep, I can just grab either a book or a stack of cards and choose a scripture to read and then pray about and meditate on before I go to sleep. This is a great one before you go to sleep. Jeremiah 31:3. I have the hiccups. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. I just love this verse. This was one of the verses that I clung to when I was a new widow. Just having the idea of God drawing me near to him with unfailing kindness. So I really, really appreciate these prayer cards, Rita. They will be by my bed. And then the books. Now, these are books I have never seen, and they are so awesome for junk journalers. This book is The Scrapbook of Frankie Pratt, a novel in pictures by Carolyn Preston. And Adriana Trigiani, which I love her books. I've read quite a few of her books. She says, a literary bottle rocket loaded with whimsy, pizzazz, and heart. That's a good endorsement. So this is what the cover looks like. And these were from a thrift store. So there's damage on the book jacket, but the book itself is in great shape. And this was 2011, I believe. Yeah, I had to really hunt for this date, but look at this. That is gorgeous, and every single page is full of images like these. It's set in 1920. She got a scrapbook as a high school graduation present from her mother. And she found Daddy's old Corona portable in the cellar. Mice had chewed the case, but it still works. And she sent away for a free instruction booklet on how to type. I will type 1 page every day. So she uses the typewriter and then includes memorabilia into her scrapbook. So now you know why I said this is perfect for junk journalers, scrapbookers, memory keepers. It is gorgeous. And it gives you a peek into what life was like in 1920. Things I do with Bessie and Lizzie. We make dresses. Lizzie, our fashion expert, has picked out dresses for us from McCall's, and Bessie, bless her heart, is sewing them up. Brown velvet for me, pink silk for Lizzie. We discuss suffrage. Oh, look, it's an author's card game. These are fortune-telling cards. This is just great. A good kisser is a must. My idea of the perfect male. Not Will Atwater. I don't know who Will Atwater is. Maybe that's just... Oh. Will Atwater, the smartest boy, asked me, the smartest girl, on an official date. I guess I'll have to read this because apparently he is not her perfect man. An arrow shirt man with a brain and a trust fund. A bit of a cowboy would be nice, and a good kisser is a must. That is so cute. This is really fun because looking at some of these things that I have actually collected, some of the ephemera, I've had advertising cards similar to that, and the stamps, loyalty stamps, antique postcards. I don't know how much you want to see, so we'll just kind of flick through. This is amazing, Rita. This is amazing. Now, she said in her note that she's looking forward to seeing what I do with these images. Now, look at that. Libby's evaporated milk. I just had a batch of those labels. They were used, so they had little bits of the milk dribbled on them and dried. And I sold some in bundles of labels that I had, but I kept some. It's the exact same label. That is so cool. I don't know if I was saying something and interrupted myself. Oh, so she said she was looking forward to seeing what I would do with images in these books, and my first thought was, I don't know if I'm going to cut them up. I know I'm going to read that first. That's a definite. And then this book is by the same author, Caroline Preston, and it is The War Bride's Scrapbook. So as this one is 1920, this one is in the 40s. And I had some of these old seals that I got in a little box at a flea market or an antique store or something. They were with some other stickers, vintage stickers. So that's pretty cool. And there's some ration tickets. I have some of those. So I'm going to look through these and say, oh, I've got that, and I've got that, and I wish I had that. So I don't know if you could read this, but it's a sticker you would put on a package or a letter, and it says, hurry up, this is for a soldier. I can't wait to read these. I'm going to set them aside, and maybe on Christmas Day. We're not doing anything special on Christmas Day except in the morning. My kids are coming over so I can make popovers. That's our traditional Christmas breakfast. My daughter-in-law has to work. She works at the hospital, so she works every other Christmas. She had last Christmas off, so my son and their daughter will be coming, and my daughter and her family will be coming for popovers on Christmas morning. And then maybe I will spend the rest of the day playing with new stamps that I haven't had time to play with yet, and reading some books. I've got lots of books and magazines to go through, but these will be in the stack Okay, so then the second package, she sent me 2 packages, and this says, here is Happy Mail times 2. My other bubble mailer wouldn't hold any more goodies, but who wouldn't want more goodies? I hope you enjoy these lovely books. One reminds me of Edith Holden, and the other, as soon as I saw it, I knew it was more your style than mine. Enjoy. So I opened this one and didn't even look into it yet, and this one is still unopened. The cord was cut, and that's it. So we can look at this one together, and I'm thinking this is the one that reminds her of Edith Holden. It's called The Seasons by Lewis Lawrence, and the cover is just as beautiful as the dust jacket. It says, this beautiful memorial to another age has never before been published. To illustrate the 4 seasons of the year, Lewis Lawrence chose and wrote out in decorative script short extracts of poetry and prose by different poets that are listed here, and he decorated each page with his own delicate drawings and watercolors. The book was compiled in the 1880s, and all the charm and skill of the original have been captured in the reproduction. This was published in 1981, I think, and this edition is 1992. But look how beautiful that is. So this is his art, and then he hand wrote scriptures here. So here we have spring. So delicate and beautiful. 1880s. So these pages are glossy and these are matte. That is beautiful. And then we're back to some glossy pages. I like that he has a landscape and then a little inset picture. Reminds me of the antique postcards of that era. A lot of postcards were like that. So this is beautiful. This reminds me of Tasha Tudor artwork. That does look like a postcard. I wonder if he was a postcard illustrator. He sure could have been. Some different colors in there. It's very interesting. He was a publicity artist for Mawes, the London chemist during the last century. So let's see what this book is. This one we can discover together. Tea Time. This looks like, yes, it is Harrison Fisher artwork. Oh wow. There's a place for recipes and clippings. It's built out, so it's like a frame here. So you have lots of room to put recipes and clippings. Oh, beautiful. Types of tea. I'm not a tea drinker, but I like the art. Tea sandwiches and savories. The borders are pretty. This is a very elegant book. That is Kate Greenaway. Look at all the beautiful china. Oops, gotta go that way. Cranberry tea bread. Teacups. There's some menus for different types of teas, different themes of teas. She's pouring the tea. So these teacups, looks like the saucer is folded up there. Is that for, and the cups don't seem to have a handle unless it's on the back where you can't see it. So is that for people that like to pour their tea in the saucer to cool and then drink it from the saucer? I don't know. Beautiful. Wedgwood stoneware. Look at that tea laid out before the fire. How cozy. Beautiful teapot. Is this where we left off? I think so. Yeah. That is a beautiful book. They are all beautiful books, and I am just overwhelmed that you sent me all of these books, Rita. That was very, very generous, and I cherish them. I will really love looking at them, and if I can bring myself to, I might cut some up. Maybe this one and this one. I'm not sure about these, but, you know, I might be able to bring myself to do it eventually. So, yes, thank you so much, Rita, for all of these goodies, and Cindy for that lovely card that you made. I appreciate that too, and I just appreciate all of you coming along and watching my videos, whether you comment or not. I just appreciate knowing that someone is out there watching, and I always appreciate the business that my shop gets, and you guys are such great customers. So just thank you for everything, and I look forward to having another year with you in 2024. This one is almost over. I can't believe it. So I'll still have some more videos before this year is out, but I hope you'll come back for those, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a creative day. Bye-bye.